All right, I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce Giovanii Estrada. He and I are working on a project together through the Flo-Ops. So full disclosure, I am associated with Flo-Ops. I found him to be a very innovative and creative entrepreneurial. So I'm going to turn the floor over to him so he can talk about Flo-Ops.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Professor Brown. I'm truly honored to be here and participating in this conference. So my name is Giovanii Estrada, and I'm the CEO and founder of Flo-Ops. And what we have for you today is the integrated approach to student success. So before we start, I would like to share a story. So I myself was raised in the projects by a single mother who only had a 5th grade education. And because it was difficult for her to guide my brothers and I, she made sure that we're both engaged with the in-school and after-school community. This type of engagement allowed my brothers and I to be engaged with Boys and Girls Club, Adelante, YMCA. This allowed us to be open to so many resources, stay away from the negativity of drugs, violence, and all these things. Because my mother instilled the value of education, my brothers and I were able to graduate from a 4-year college with scholarship. This actually inspired me to teach. I went to Holy Cross and I studied mathematics and Spanish. I was a teacher in Nairobi, Kenya. I taught 6th, 7th, 8th grade math. And then I also was inspired to teach again after graduating college. And I taught 2nd grade. I started a after school program for them, specifically about soccer. And it was really amazing. And so I went to grad school after that. I studied electrical engineering. And that's when the idea of Flo-Ops came about. I failed an exam and I was super involved with everything. And when I looked at my syllabus and I saw so much valuable data there, and I say, if I can just automate this and also automate my non-academic community into one platform, this would be great. And this would allow for students, to improve their academic performance and outcome. So that is what Flo-Ops is about. And so the problem that we're solving for today is there has been a nationwide decline on academic rates, retention rates, completion rates, both for secondary and higher education institutions. This applies both for public and the private sector. However, we can see that these metrics are actually important metrics for performance-based funded schools. And actually, just here in Florida, there's a $513 million incentive for higher education institutions to hit these metrics. And again, the reason I care is because I'm a former teacher, after school director, and a 1st-generation college graduate. And through research, I've learned the way to improve these metrics is called the whole student approach. Basically, what is happening after school is as important as what's happening during school. Research proves this helps with academic performance. It increases the chances of a student going to college and also graduating. However, the platforms in place today disregard this holistic approach. Learning management system platforms, which are used for teaching, and student information system, which is used for course management, are known as an instructional web-based platform. They're great when it comes to the desktop. However, when it comes to the mobile experience, students have struggled. Pew Research conducted a study in 2020 and proved that students in a household of less than $30,000, over 45% of those students depend on their cell phone to do homework, meaning the solution that is needed actually has to be mobile centric, which is why I want to introduce to you all Flo-Ops. What we do is we integrate a student's social life and academic life into one platform. We take the whole journey of a student and put it into this one engaged place. We take data from multiple sources to provide one integrated solution. So the way it works is we integrate with the school's learning management system, if it's Canvas, Blackboard, whatever it is. Through APIs, we're able to extract rosters, exams, projects, quizzes. The non-academic, think about the clubs, the arts, the sports. That is self-generated through a dashboard. This allows us to streamline all class assignments, all events taking place, or even events taking place at a local nonprofit that the institution is associated with. Also, we have the ability to share class material or meeting minutes from a club, where students can communicate effectively through secure group chats. We also have a dashboard. In this dashboard, again, we synchronize the academics with the APIs. And this is for also for the non-academic community. So if it's the captain of a basketball team, the president of a club, or if some advisors want to be in here, or different departments within the school, like the math department or the study abroad office, the academic success center can also be in here and also engage with the students all throughout campus. The feedback has been amazing. We worked with the Department of Special Education up in Tewksbury High School. We have seen grades improve, engagement increased. We were also used at South University. The academic center used us in partnership with the Department of Psychology. It worked so well. We were featured on their newsletter. And also we can see that there has been great feedback from students as well. So why use Flo-Ops? The reason we believe that, and according to the feedback from institution, is the ability to improve student engagement. Organically, we improve the key metrics that performance-based funded schools care about. And also the ability to streamline multiple institutional platforms into one centralized location improves efficiency and saves educators time. And also, this is a very cost-effective platform. Something that makes us different from the learning management systems, the SISs, is again, they're used to simply optimize school operation, where we think about what happens life after school. So we try to localize the experience for the school, for the students, the educators, by creating a community. And think about, there's boys and girls clubs, there's junior achievements, there's the sport leagues, there's tutoring programs that are not associated with the school. So by understanding the local community, we're able to integrate that into our platform. And again, the way that they do it is through the dashboard, meaning they're not tapping into the learning management system. They're not tapping into the system information system, which is very sensitive information. All they're tapping into is the dashboard, which gives them access to engage with the educators, the administrators, or the students as well. So in regards to the competition, you might say, oh, I already have Canvas, right? I already have Blackboard, but we've done several studies in several universities all throughout the United States and several universities even here in Florida. And we did surveys with students and educators, and we learned that the learning management systems are not being used for life after school. Students are still using third-party applications. Students are using things like Remind. They're using things like WhatsApp. They're using Facebook group. And then there's also this non-academic platforms as well. These are, again, instructional web-based platforms. What we do is we don't eliminate this learning management system platform. You know, the instructional web-based platform is fine, but we try to improve the mobile experience. And the way that we do that is we partner with them, we integrate with them, allowing us to take both the in-school and after-school community and providing this seamless mobile experience. Even today, I spoke to a superintendent in secondary education and also e-learning director at the university level. And there's been incidents where students are using third-party application for events that are taking place within the school, and schools cannot access that data. So what we do is really focus on this organic engagement within our platform that allows the administrators to be incognito and gather that data if it needs to be monitored as well. And we're very excited for the development that we're working on. We added some student accountability features, also tools for educators. And I'm really excited about is AI gamification and analytics, where we're going to be focusing on personalizing the experience of the student. And I'll go a little bit more in depth in that. So as a startup, you know, we actually came out during the midst of COVID-19, July 2020. We were published in the Apple Store and also Google Play. And then since then, we've done many pilots with universities and high schools. We have won some pitch competitions. We received an award from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We attended the ASU GSV Summit and were awarded top new 20 EdTech company. We also won pitch competition from Harvard Business School and Dell for Startups, participated in several accelerator programs with FAU, the NSU as well. And what I'm really excited about, and also Professor Brown is we got the NSF approval to submit a proposal. So now we are finalizing everything. But again, the whole point of this is to add this intrinsic motivation through gamification, through AI, by personalizing the experience and commercializing the data to school districts and universities. And our goal is to scale and grow. And the reason I'm here today, and I'm a proud sponsor of this conference, is because I would love the opportunity to work with you all. We are FERPA compliant. We can provide PAT tests, and we just basically want the opportunity to get into your school, see the experience, see the feedback. We want this to be a data-driven platform. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for the opportunity. And this is this part of this presentation. So I'm sure there's not any questions as of now. However, I would love to show you the platform itself. So just bear with me. Okay, so this is Flo-Ops. So once you log in, this is the home screen here. And if you click My Groups, you get this drop-down menu. And then now you have, as an administrator, you have access to all the groups, right? If it's the Academic Success Center, if it's a basketball team, if it's a nonprofit you guys are working with, let's say Big Brothers, Big Sisters, if it's just a department of mathematics where only the professors are engaging, or if it's classes from different students. And this is right here is another nonprofit. So every group has the ability to chat and then to access content, right? Essentially, that's what we do, right? So as a professor, only the professors can see the classes that they're engaging with or the groups that they're advising for. For students, they can only see the class that they're enrolled in. And the teachers and the educators and the administrators have access to the dashboard, that's more of a web-based part. So here on the newsfeed, you have basically assignments that are coming up, right? So February 3rd at 2:30, I have this, as mentioned, we have the ability to integrate with your learning management system. So we can put the hyperlink here directly opening to this course, this assignment. Once a student finishes, they can check it off here. Our platform read and writes directly to the learning management system. So if I were to edit an assignment, I would change the date, the time, whatever it is, and I click save. This would also update within Canvas as well. You have the ability to add assignments directly from the app. So let's say I am here and I want to go to psychology, click apply. You can click the assignment you want to add it to, which chapter, let's say chapter 4. And then you can click here. You can just type in whatever the assignment is. So let's say quiz in class. You click save. And now it appeared here. So now students get live notifications, and we do not overwhelm them with notifications. There's the ability to also remove the notifications if needed, but typically it's 3 notifications 24 hours before, 30 minutes and 15 minutes and 5 minutes before an assignment is due. Something very neat, which we got from feedback, is the ability to add a personalized task. So something as simple as, I have a doctor's appointment, or hey, call mom, or something like that. That can be here. And obviously that is not shared with anyone, but it's only in your profile. So again, this news feed allows you to understand what is coming up. If it's practice, if it's an assignment, if it's a class through Zoom, you can put hyperlinks in here, or if it's a basketball game that's going on. All this is synchronized to an internal calendar where you can see the assignments, you can see the time of the class, you can see also office hours. Everything is synchronized into here. And again, it's also synchronizing from the learning management system platform itself. So now we have the chat option. So for the chats, every group that you're involved in, you have the ability to engage. So you can see if there's missing messages you haven't seen, you can see the numbers here. And also you have the ability to gauge with what the conversation that students are having or educators, right? So for example, let's say I come here, um, everyone can report a message, and if it's hate speech, violence, bullying, harassment, a message is sent directly to the educator and also to the administrator of a copy of what was said and who said it. And then once you report that, it will delete the message. Once you click the information tab up here, you can see a description of the course and all the students that are in the class. And there is no limit to how many students can be in the class itself. And also only the administrators have the ability to clear the chats as well. And under files. So files is the ability to share content. If it's, again, if it's footage from basketball practice, or if it's something that happened at an event at Big Brothers Big Sisters, or if it's meeting minutes from the Department of Mathematics. But for example, let's say psychology. Let's go into psychology. We're going to see that every class is broken down by the different topics. You know, when you see a syllabus, it has different topics that are being taught for the day, right? So now, if I were to go, let's say, to chapter 3, I can now, as a professor, I can upload audio recordings, I can send a picture, I can upload files, and these are things that can be referenced in the future. This is also pulling from the learning management system itself. So if you were to put things in the files, it would also be in this section as well. Students can do the same. They can share their notes. And also we are given the ability for professors and educators to remove, let's say, the recording option, the taking pictures option. They can decide which functions can be used for each class. So essentially, you can also add the topic from here. And again, as you add the topic, this is going back and forth with the learning management system platform that is currently at the school. So this is what Flo-Ops is. Again, if I were to summarize this, this is the news feed that allows you to understand the assignments, events taking place. That is synchronized to a calendar where you can see the task, time of the class, office hours. You can view it by month or by day. Then you have the ability to chat. Again, this is a closed group chat, no direct messaging, just the ability to, say announcements. Oh, let's meet at the library. Let's study at this location, or there's no class, there's just note out or something like that. And also communication within the departments. I know professors use email as of now, or they use the platform that they're currently using, but this is the easy way on the go where they can use this as well. And now you have the files as well. So again, this is a place where you can share content in a very seamless and easy way. So this is Flo-Ops. Again, what we do is we integrate the student social life and academic life into one platform with the whole goal to improve student outcome and engagement. And we are very excited for the development that will be taking place soon. We will be adding gamification where students can set goals of GPAs, of their GPA. They can also earn badges based off their accomplishments. There's also going to be an anonymous leadership board. And then we're going to have AI running in the background, working with safe search and language AI, understanding the sentiment of the way that the students speak, and just doing this type of analytics and seeing how engaged students are, and really understanding what they like, their major, if it's some activities that are happening within campus. Let's say they like sports or something like that. They can be really engaged. So we are really excited for the AI development and also the gamification, which is coming very soon. So this was a very brief summary on what Flo-Ops is. And again, if you are ever interested, please give me a shout. My email is Giovanii, Giovanni .Estrada, ESTRADA at floops.com. So it's FLO-OPS.com. And please feel free to visit our website as well, www.flow-ops.com. And there you can also contact us and learn a little bit more. Thank you so much for all the work you do. And I'm here to be an extension of your team. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much for sharing all this really wonderful information and how we can do a better job of integrating the student experience with their extracurricular activities, and also do a better job of providing them support through their educational and academic experiences.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn off the recording.